I'm gonna record another update to my banknotes. Maybe even do some coins. We'll see. Starting with this one. Nothing really new here. Still some interesting. Where is it? There's that serial number. Still all the signatures, all the letters. Estonia is a rare one. Some of these aren't perfect condition. There's definitely been times where I've had a better condition of one of these and I didn't really think of it. Because like I'd have a stack of these and I wouldn't even think, oh, I should compare them to the ones I've got, see if they're better. So, whatever. Still at one of the highest face value, definitely, from what I've got. I still don't, nor do I ever plan to get the 10,000 Singapore or Brunei. Nothing particularly new yet. I don't know if I had all these last time I recorded. I might have not had one or two of these. Jersey, I'm waiting to get 5. I don't think I'm going to get 50 and 100 from Jersey. It's just, I'll see. This is new and very interesting. A 1,000 legal tender 1,000. Still, obviously its collector's value is more than 1,000, but this is still 1,000. In theory, I guess you could take it to a shop, but they're probably going to tell you to F off. I don't think they're going to actually accept this, but in theory, yes. I think if you had a debt, like in court, they'd have to take it, is how it works. But I don't know why you'd use it for that when it's worth more than 1,000. That's probably the highest collector's value thing I've got. Probably. I think there's one that comes close, but not quite. That is the first one. Kuwait, still the highest, what's it called? Highest denomination, no, not denomination, highest exchange value. Highest exchange rate, I don't know. Most valuable currency. I recorded all these a lot of times. I want to get a 10,000, a good rep, sort of. I've got a, see this 1,000, that's because I'm not actually going to pay 1,000 Singapore dollars. But I can never seem to find, even though I've seen that they exist, like a good 10,000 replica as like a placeholder, because this, I should get about one of these. Did I? Where is 100, 200, 500, 2,000? I did get 500. All right. Poland, Russia. I never ended up getting the 500,000 Russia. I think it's very expensive. Maybe it's not as expensive as I think though. Maybe I should have got it. Because I remember when I looked at it when I first, I was like, yeah, no way. I think it's like 2,000 or something. It's very expensive. Also, how interesting is it? I don't think it's that interesting. Well, hello, empty space. What are you doing here? Alright, I'm going to get a lot of new sheets also to, because see, I've got these black ones now that are two-sided. I'm going to get a lot more of the one-sided ones and a lot more of these for the other albums so that everything is better with that. I just switched that. I was on for, yeah, I switched to portrait instead of landscape because I'm a bit of a, all right, 2000s. Why do I have a gap up here? What am I? Oh, whatever. Why do I have a gap up there? Some interesting serial numbers there. This is because of the signature, I think. Why do I have this one? I think that's the cleanest one. The best condition one. 5000s. Slight differences. Unreleased test prints, I guess. 19. That one. Highest denomination ever, 1 sextillion. 1 milliard billion. So how many zeros is that? Like 21. Vatican City. 9. Is that a 9? Nove. Birthday. These are just. What is this? Oh yeah, that's where I put that. That's why I put it there. Yeah, because it doesn't fit. These are copies of things I kind of want to get, but like, see, I'm never gonna actually. Just sort of like place, and I got. Yeah, this is stuff that I would consider getting, but I'm very unlikely to actually do. Although that list used to be way longer. There used to be a lot of. Used to be a lot in the never expect to actually get pile compared to now. These gold backs, I've got a 25, not yet, but I'm gonna have a 25. These are just 1.5, so that's something interesting that I'm gonna get. Afghanistan. See, these are much worse protective sheets. The higher value ones I've put in these. That's a copy though. That's a copy. There's no way I'm actually getting that. I have to sell my house to get that. Something. Oh yeah, the new Falkland Islands. I'm gonna get that. New Falkland Islands. What else? What else am I gonna get that I haven't yet got? The gold backs I mentioned. Such a waste for just F. Although I guess with Falkland Islands at least it'll be one down. I don't know why I have this. This was an empty space and I wanted to keep it like this because of that. I think that's what it was. And I just saw this one. I was like, yeah, I'll get that, even though it's completely fantasy, not real. Although, because yeah, I'm gonna get the Karl Marx Germany, the 100. So I guess when I do that, I move everything back one and take this out. That's probably what I do. Or do I move it forward? I guess I'll see. Either works. This I'm gonna get the Sasmilio Adopengo. Some people call it the septillion or 100 sextillion or whatever, but that's kind of not really its denomination, just because it was worth more than the B Pengo doesn't. It's not like, because B stands for billion, whereas Ado doesn't stand for anything. That's a copy I have two of these. I don't know, it's nice. It fits nicely in here, and it's a decent copy as well. But I have the real one now. I guess because pretty much everything that I wanted, I eventually got. The only thing that's, I'm gonna get a 50, but it's taking long to arrive. The Island 50. Eventually I get everything I wanted, so the only thing that's left is eventually that 10,000 Singapore Brunei, which is probably not gonna happen for a long time. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it, honestly. I've been recording too low the whole time. Whatever, I recorded these loads of times. Okay, that's that one. Monaco. I finally got the micro territories. How do I hold this? Should find a better way to record these. These are also not real. That's also one that I want to get, but it costs a few thousand, and I don't really care about Panama that much. It's only because it's the only country that pretty much, I think it was only a few months that they ever printed any notes, and then they just went for US notes instead. So I think it's the rarest, unless you count like micro countries. There's probably some weird obscure territory that has super rare, but Panama's pretty much, if you want to get one of every country, Panama's going to be your problem, because it's multiple thousands to try and get a Panama. One day maybe. More likely to get Panama than I am 10,000 Brunei though. Come on. Yeah. Started me putting these separate, the different letters. Got one of each now. West Africa, I don't know what countries are each. Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, Senegal, is that Niger? No, that's not Niger. No. Niger's one of, I think that might be Niger. No, that's Niger. Mali, that might be Mali. No, this isn't Senegal, is it? I think this is Senegal. I don't know them off by heart. Oh well. Zimbabwe. I was actually missing either the 100 or the 500. I think it was the 100 that was missing. So I got that now. These are all copies. Don't even know why I have these. I guess because I'm never getting these. Don't know why I have so many of these. I guess, are they even placeholders if you know you're never actually gonna get them? These I might. I don't think so. It's too much to justify spending on these. Like, I got the 1000, so do I really care about all the other ones as well? It's not like I'm German. Then again, I'm not from any of the other countries either, but it's a lot. And now Yugoslavia, that's Montenegro, Serbia, some Czechs, Macedonia, non-existent, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that one. Toloyev, Slovenia, Croatian kuna, actually Croatian dinar first, then Croatian kuna, Bosnian, there is, when I get to it, not yet. So I got this now, and I got this now, and there is some which I will get, definitely. I think it's a 100 that goes there from 91, and a 5000 from 91. This 1991. I'm gonna get those, definitely. I think they went 92, and then they have in October they knocked some zeros. Didn't really help. 1993 they tried it again. They kept trying to knock zeros, but it didn't work. These are there's a 100 that was never released. Very expensive. Yes, it would be nice to have, but I'm fine with this copy for now. It's not as expensive as some of the other stuff I got, but it's also not something I care about getting as much. I guess I'll go through a little coins. Some small coins. Is this the fifth? That's the 15 denomination. 15. Panama. That is because I don't have. I'm gonna get some more Panama coins as well instead of the banknote. Galapagos, Norfolk. This is like, say, Melilla or something. That's gotta be some territory for probably Guadeloupe. I'm gonna get coins from Niger, Benin, and Burkina Faso that actually say, because the banknotes don't say it, it's just a letter. Réunion, that is Niger, Benin, Burkina Faso. I think that's all three. Might have got some other ones as well, but I don't have them yet. This is Guam. American Samoa. There's a lot more coins as well. I'm just going to do a little at a time. Cocos Islands. I don't think I'm going to take all these out of the bags though. There's Andorra. There's some African countries in there. I don't think I'm going to go through all of them. Mayotte. Is this the one? There's a little bit of, I don't know what it's called, coin rot or something. There's a little green coming on that. Vatican. This is just like a set of, I think, 150 different countries, and there's a lot in there. I went through them once. There's a lot of different. Where's the A, B, C? Is it not A, B, C, D? I swear there's a fourth one. Have I lost the fourth bag? Where the hell? What? I'm so sure. 1 second. Yeah, there definitely should be a B. I'm gonna have to check later if I don't get to, if I don't see it by the end. Roman, Turks and Caicos, some African country. No, Micronesia, never mind. Tristan da Cunha, Liberland, disputed territory, that's Greenland. Disputed territory, that is the Liberland, Croatia and Serbia. It's the part that no one wants, so someone was like, alright, I guess I'll take it then. Which ones are these? Cameroon and Gabon. British Virgin Islands. Uh, 2.5 Saba. A bunch of small ones. I don't know everything that's in there. Alright, 50p from South Georgia and Sandwich Islands. A new set of English coins. The London Olympic ones. $50p's up to 2015. The rare Kew Gardens. I think I had an uncirculated one of those, and I think I sold it for like way less, and now it's worth like £800. I think I sold it for like 50 or so. It used to be worth way less. It used to still be rare and expensive, but it wasn't worth that much. Pitcairn Islands, platinum coin, 1 gram of platinum, 2 cents from every European, because each European country has its own design on the back. 100 legal tender silver 2-ounce coin. Indian Ocean Territories, Victorian, £20 coin. Frank Guinea specimen set, I think that is. New Nauru, some Yugoslav special commemorative. Oh, I found B. It was in the wrong place, but at least I found it. And now we get to these. Marshall Islands, Palau. Where am I gonna? I'm gonna put them here for now. Dominica. Oh yeah, because I don't have notes. Each of these I eventually got. St. Kitts and Nevis, Anguilla. I did not know this opened. Tuvalu, Akrotiri and Decalia. That's just some rhenium, some precious metals there. That's copper. That's very small trace amounts of some elements. The precious rare earth ones. This always falls out. A 1 gram platinum, 1 gram gold, and 1 ounce silver set. One sec. Silver coin with gold pieces inside. I can't do this with one hand. A ring box. Don't worry about the ring. Although that's also made of gold and diamonds and shit. Order 20. Don't want to touch them too much. Order special 20s from Serbia. And this is a copy. I had a UNC of this, but this is a copy. But I have a Kew Gardens coin. I got one back, so it's not UNC. But oh, this stuck to the. Don't know why I have these here, but that's where they stay. Should use some. I could use some better coin holders. There's nothing particularly. This is just a huge compilation of random coins I acquired. None of these I've specifically bought or specifically searched for. These are just coins that I have. Some interesting countries in there though, definitely. This is for UK coins, and unfortunately, like some of these are. I think this is a copy. I don't know why I have these, but I do have some. I don't know why I have a copy of that one. I have a real one. This is a £2, but see, I've put them. I don't know. I need to figure out what I'm doing with coins because look, these are taking some serious damage. I've isolated a lot of coins to try and put them in a new environment because apparently it's not like something that spreads anyway. But see, these that were never touching the other ones, these are fine. These have no signs of damage. They used to be. I used to have them somewhere else, but I've moved them. These 50p's. I think some of these I've sort of given up on and just. I think, but I've moved them to a new place, so they should be fine. This is a £5. See, look. Oh well. Where is a £2 coin? A lot of these are collected from when I was a kid, so I don't know if it's that all the coins I have are destined to eventually become like this or because I've had these for so long. I would hope that it's just that I didn't take that good enough care of them. And my other won't become like that. This is the real one, I think, then. Yeah, this one looks like the real one. Back before, I had every single British decimal. Well, not every single, but the main ones. Like, I don't have them from specific territories until 2015, but I stopped collecting then, and now I don't live in the UK, so those are the special. Those are the 50p's. There's a halfpenny. I had every decimal coin. They had every design. I showed the albums as well. The Northern Ireland. Didn't focus on them too much because it's no longer something that's super interesting to me. I do have all of them until then. Platinum coin. Is that platinum? Yeah, that's platinum one. Grenada. Is that Montserrat? Which one's this? Yeah, that's Montserrat. These are just some, again, randomish coins. Like the ABCD ones, I guess. That needs to go somewhere else. 1 gram of gold. What's this? Is this Guam? I don't know. Some American territory. St. Vincent. The first King Charles 50p. I think the first King Charles of any currency. 5 francs. Why does it say £5 on there? St. Lucia. Martinique. And this is some random-ish. There's some palladium in there. There's some platinum in here. Some silver. Some sort of American silver coins that you can get in like chains and shit. British shillings, back before when they had the 4 farthings to a shilling, like 4 farthings to a pence, 12 pence to a shilling, 20 shillings to a pound. I've got a lot of different ones here, some 6pence, 3pence, whatever they had. And what is this? This is indium. So that's everything. Yeah, quite like this, even though it's not worth as much as you might think, because these are all extremely small quantities. But yeah, that's all of this and albums.